apartment tour has been long awaited, and it's finally here. As many of you guys know, over the summer I moved to San Francisco, and for a long time I've been wanting to show off my apartment. This apartment tour has been long awaited because, as Allie so kindly liked to put it, our apartment is always lived in, or as I like to say, dirty. But before I jumped into the apartment tour, I want to give you guys a couple of life updates about myself, what I've been up to, and what I have in the future for this YouTube channel. I'm hoping to do a bunch more vlog style videos coming up in the near future and sharing my life in San Francisco and what I do for work. Make sure to stick until the end of the video and I'll be sharing my dog, Stella, well, my girlfriend's dog, I guess. Now, let's get into what I've been up to for all these months. So you might be asking yourself, Kyle, you graduated college, what are you doing now for work? Well, I work at a bank in downtown San Francisco, and it's highly sensitive, which is why I haven't been able to do a bunch of day in the life vlogs of what my work life is like or something like that. If you want to go figure out exactly where I work, go hit up my LinkedIn. You can go find out. The reason I decided to work at a bank was because I majored in finance and business administration in college at UC Berkeley. And I started this channel talking about financial education for college students. So it just seemed like a really natural flow to go from UC Berkeley into a bank. And now, enough about my work, let's get into what I've been doing in the pool. So what I quickly realized after finishing college athletics is it's really hard to be motivated to work out unless there's someone constantly pushing you. All of that on top of a full-time job, my availability for workouts just went out the door. Thankfully, as you're about to see in my apartment tour, I kind of sort of made a makeshift home gym for the time being. In addition to that, I've started swimming at the Olympic Club in San Francisco as a part of their Masters swim team. I've been trying to find time in between my work and making these videos to go work out and swim at least 1 to 3 times a week. And so far, it's been so good. So definitely expect a lot more swimming vlogs coming in the future. Something that I quickly noticed upon getting back into lifting and swimming is that I'm nowhere close to what I used to be hitting when I was swimming at Cal. And that's expected, I guess. A tip to all my former student athletes, be happy with the little accomplishments. We're not going for PRs here, we're just going to be happy and make sure that we're staying in shape at the end of the day. And finally, when I'm not working or working out, I'm really just traveling around the country and enjoying San Francisco. And with that, let's get into the much awaited apartment tour. What up, YouTube? Welcome to the apartment. Come on in.
I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody.
So I live in a loft, which is a 2-story apartment, and that means that my room is upstairs, combined with a bunch of other stuff, but this is where I really like to spend most of my day. So in the upstairs, this is my room right in here. This is where everything happens. The YouTube videos happen, editing, filming, everything. So over on this side of my room, I pretty much dedicated it to work and my YouTube studio. So I work at my company right now. I work remotely some days, and when I do, I'm working in here on my awesome brand new Flexi Spot desk, which I'm gonna tell you about in just a second. That's another problem with this room, is that while I do love this apartment, there are a couple quirks, like the fact that I'm 6'6" and I hit my head on this thing like 3 times a week and it hurts really badly. Not a ton of light up here, so I do use my lighting fixtures that I use for filming and stuff like that. As you can see, we got the Kyle Millis YouTube sign down here. It normally falls off the wall, so I actually have to hang it up and take it down in between. Monitor setup going over here. I've had this monitor since I was in college. It's a Samsung 49-inch monitor. It's curved. I really like it. It helps me get all my work done. I'm able to edit YouTube videos over here while working on a bunch of other stuff. And then while I'm at work, it's super helpful managing in and out between tasks. Got the Olympic Trials kickboard and a bunch of other YouTube ideas, so don't look at that. This is my walk-in closet, which is essentially just a bunch of storage. And what I mean by that is I wanted to clean up for this house tour and all the crap just ended up going in here. So we're not gonna really look at that. So next to my room, we have a bathroom, got a shower, toilet, the works, you know how it is. A huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Flexi Spot, for sponsoring this video. I work from home a lot, and that means that I'm not getting up, walking around the office, and mingling with other people. That means I'm not getting my stand hours on my Apple Watch. With my brand new Flexi Spot E7 standing desk, I'm now able to get all my standing hours in and be just as productive. What I love about this desk is I'm able to pre-program in heights that I like to sit at or stand at, push the button, and the desk does the rest of the work. Another part that I love about the Flexi Spot desk is the quick setup. It took under 45 minutes for my girlfriend and I, who are not handyman by any stretch of the means, to set this guy up. The benefits of having a standing desk are immense. There's plenty of studies to back it, and it really just gets you out of your regular funk of just sitting down hunched over. So everyone who's a remote worker should definitely consider getting a standing desk. I know it was the first thing that went through my head when I found out I was gonna be working remotely. I went with the bamboo style desk option, and let me tell you, this thing is smooth. It fits everything I would need on a desk, including my 49-inch monitor. It's everything I could really ask for in a desk, really. If you guys wanna get your very own FlexiSpot desk, they're having a Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and holiday sales on Amazon, so it's super easy to order one. Make sure to check out the link in the description down below to get your FlexiSpot today. Huge shout out again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video and for sponsoring the channel. And with that, let's get back to the video. In the rest of the upstairs, Allie and I both have desks up here that we used to do work out of, and I used to work here until I got my amazing brand new desk. And up here, we're trying to really build like a workout studio, I guess you would say. It's hard to find motivation to work out, but we have a great bike here, we have a weightlifting bench, and we got a mirror. So we're really trying to get in shape, make sure we're staying comfortable, as you know, living and working at home kind of gets really monotonous. We want to make sure that we get our exercise in and everything daily. So downstairs in our living room, we have this awesome couch that Allie so generously got, and as all my Cal swimming friends can attest, you definitely fall asleep on this couch and you'll end up waking up hours later. It's super comfortable and one of Stella's favorite spots in the house. As you can see, we're also set up for Christmas before Thanksgiving. So that's just how Allie is. She wanted to decorate the place a little bit. So we have a bunch of lights going on up there and throughout the kitchen. So don't think that we're just some college house that has strung up lights and called it decoration. Additionally, we have a super sick view of San Francisco. We got the Salesforce Tower just over there. Something that's really nice about this apartment that ended up enticing us to move here was the fact that it's 1,600 square feet. So Allie and I each have our own separate bedrooms, and we also have plenty of space to work out, etc. And also, one of our favorite parts of the house is the kitchen, so let's go check it out. Much more spacious kitchen than I did in college, you know, 5 guys, 1 kitchen that was probably about the exact same size as this. But additionally, what I also wanted to point out in the kitchen is probably one of my favorite ways to get around San Francisco, and that's our Unagi scooters that we have. Absolutely love these things. They're the best way to get around San Francisco, and exploring with them is super fun. Also, I ride them to work every day, so save all that gas money, don't worry. Also, something to note is that Allie and I were able to furbish this apartment super cheaply by just getting used objects from Facebook Marketplace. Or like these seats, we literally just found them in the trash at our apartment complex and cleaned them up and brought them upstairs. So you're able to furnish your apartment super cheaply if you just do it the right way. So moving down this hallway, this is kind of Allie's area of domain. We have Allie's bathroom in here, which has our in-unit laundry. And then moving down here at the start of our house, we have Allie's room, which again is a little bit messy, and I know she's gonna hate me for showing it, but go for it. Now that you've seen the whole apartment, let's get into the breakdown behind the finances of living in San Francisco. So in making this video, it was not my intention to boast or brag, rather just show you guys as my loyal viewers and subscribers what a day in my life kind of looks like and give a behind the scenes tour of what's going on. I'm super fortunate enough to have a very solid job that allows me to live in the city of San Francisco, as it's arguably one of the most expensive zip codes to live in the United States. I wanted to live in a big city while I was young, and this was the best way I thought we could make it possible. Another reason behind showing you guys this apartment was to preach financial transparency. I started this YouTube channel talking about investing. Go ahead, go look back at some of my old videos. It was all based around investing as a college student. With that, I wanted to share you guys how much it costs to live in a place like this in San Francisco. So the total amount of rent that we pay to live in this 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,600 square feet apartment complex is $4,000 a month. I know, it's a lot of money. However, that $4,000 is split between myself and Allie, and since we both work from home a majority of our days out of the week, it really just makes financial sense to invest in the place that we're gonna be living and working. Now, enough about the money. Let's get to what you guys all came here for, the dog. That's your turn, Stella. So this is Stella. Stella is my girlfriend's dog. It's her 3rd home that she's lived at now, and she's living in the city with us, so there's lots of craziness going on, and we're just trying to make her feel comfortable with the city. So far, she's really enjoying it. My girlfriend, Allie, is out of town and back with her family for Thanksgiving, so it's just Stella and I kicking it for about 10 days straight, and she's not too happy about it because she doesn't really like me. Let me explain. So flashback to last March. Stella ran away while we were watching her in Berkeley. It took multiple days, and after 4 days of searching, we finally received a call from someone who had found her, and thankfully they returned Stella to us. But that was a crazy 72, 96 hours without Stella, and my girlfriend was absolutely panicking. Flash forward to today, I'm now living with my girlfriend Allie and subsequently Stella. And Stella still remembers me from Berkeley and is still scared to death. Maybe it's the fact that I'm her third owner, or maybe it's the fact that, well, she just doesn't like me. But we're working on it, right, Stella? And it's not to say that Stella doesn't like me. Like, here's a bunch of photos of Stella just being an absolute booger and needing my attention. But then there's plenty of other photos where Stella wants nothing to do with me, and it's super funny, and I just feel bad for her because she just really wants to hang out with my girlfriend, and my girlfriend wants to hang out with me. So subsequently, Stella has to come along. But I take her on daily walks, and we hang out together and watch TV at night. So we're starting to build a bond. So in honor of Stella being such a cute dog, make sure to drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys next time.